Okay, this is great. Local artists celebrating the spirit of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. with some unique artwork.
Julissa is hanging out with the talented Nick Montgomery.
Nick Montgomery is his name. Remember that name, my friends, because look at this. I'm so glad I got to share this with you today. This is incredible. Can you see what this image is made of? If you look closely, all of those are words. Those words make up the famous speech by Dr. Martin Luther King himself, his I Have a Dream speech. Isn't that incredible? Just incredible. This is created by this young, talented artist, Nick Montgomery. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I am doing fantastic. I love this. This was something that you did back in 2006.
2006, yeah, in college.
In college,
yeah.
While you were in college, what inspired you to do? I mean, most, we see a lot of paintings and things like that, but to do this image using the words and really to changing the color, the shading, so that you get the image.
Right. I don't know. Growing up, I've always admired Martin Luther King. I played him actually in a preschool play.
Really?
And then so ever since then, he's just always been an inspiration to me. And so in college, I just had this great idea, and I was like, let's combine one of the greatest speeches he had given, which is the I Have a Dream speech, into his face. And then got home and started doodling on a piece of paper, and then the idea hit, and then this is it. So 4 hours every day for 3 days straight.
Wow.
I sat on the ground, stretched out, writing on this canvas, and then and this is what came out of it.
Okay, now how many takes did it take? Because I feel like when you're writing in pen, you're bound to have a mistake somewhere.
Right. No, this is a one-shot deal.
One shot.
One time. I was very meticulous about where I was writing and what I was writing, and having the speech play in the background as well, just with a little bit of extra. Inspiration.
Yeah.
There you go.
Pretty incredible. You said your parents kept saying, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It wasn't until you got about here when they realized.
Yeah, then my mom and my dad were like, oh, okay, now we get it. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But rest in peace, my dad. I wore this shirt for him. I lost him 2 years ago, but he was one of my main supporters, biggest fans.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But he's here.
It is here, always with you. This, you majored in art, so this is not out of your wheelhouse. This is what you wanted to do.
Yes.
And it's kind of evolved over the years.
It has.
You've got some other images to show us.
I do. So, for Uniter fans out there, so I did all the winning Super Bowl teams. The history is all written out there.
Wow.
All of the Hall of Famers as well.
And you're just using pen here.
Just pen, yeah. So that one there, and then
look at this, you guys.
The Kobe.
Is this incredible?
Really
okay,
cool.
So I mean, this is incredible, and so tiny. I'm like, I can't even see with my glasses. Yeah. So what is written in this image?
The Kobe has so all the people that were in the helicopter crash. I couldn't forget about them. Every basketball site he's ever made, every teammate and coach he ever worked with in his career, and then his wife's speech he had given at the memorial. I thought that was a nice little way to tie it all in. And then for the Raider fans, here it is. Oh my goodness. Same thing. So players, coaches from 1960 when they started, all the way to 2019.
Right.
Yeah. And then last but not least, I brought my
for the Charger fans.
Yeah, the Rams fans.
Oh, Rams fans. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Hey,
I'm a Niner fan, so it's the only team that matters.
Since they won the Super Bowl last year, I was like, you know what? So I just did own the Super Bowl team themselves. History of the team, them being in LA, going to St. Louis, and then coming back. So, yeah.
Now, I mentioned that you were an art major, right, in college.
Yeah.
But this wasn't what you were thinking when it came to art, like using a pen to create these images.
No, and then once I started here, it just kind of snowballed, and it hasn't stopped since. So I'm always looking to do custom work, so you can reach me on my Instagram, SharpieBoy07. Always looking to not try and tell someone else's story. So give me the opportunity, the words to create a portrait with just using words.
I love that. Such a beautiful, beautiful image to share with you today.
Thank you.
Nick Montgomery, thank you so much for being here this morning and sharing this beautiful artwork. And again, if you would like to get in contact with him, maybe you've got an idea, share your words and turn it into an art piece, he can do that for you. SharpieBoy07 is the Insta. And we got all that on our website as well, gooddaySacramento.com. Isn't that so cool?
So cool. And I've known Nick for a long time, and his dad. And it is so interesting when he sits down to do this, because he's really thinking about each word as he puts down.
Right.
Really cool stuff. Thanks, Nick.